Welcome to a video. Right now it is currently 2:50 in the morning on August 25th, Fun Day, which is Monday. I hope y'all will have a great day. Man, I try to sleep earlier, but it ain't working out. Always something coming up. But did take a shower. I do apologize if you hear the fan. I watched my previous video and wow, the white noise of the fan was pretty loud, and sorry, it's just too hot right now. It's just too hot. But I did push the fan further away, and I also put the wind mic on it, so it should sound much better than before. I mean, I didn't see any complaints, but for me, I heard it when I watched my own videos, because I watch it to see what I can improve on, but I should be focusing on content. So let's get it started. Let me pull up my screen. This is what we got. Day in work. Go through that really quick, and then a couple other stuff I wrote down, which kind of bummed out. If you see the sad face, yeah, it's pretty sad. But let's get started. So for the day, same old. Slept at I think 3:30, 4. Got up at 8 or 8:30. Did the usual. Make the rice, use the restroom, make the coffee, wrote and read messages with my Hmong friends, and that was it. And I just went straight to work afterwards. And so that was the day. Trying to improve the day, but I think it's going to be the same thing. Probably sleep at 4, even though I probably finish this at 3:30. And yeah, gotta take steps slowly. I know I'm aware of it, but I can't really control the things that happen. So I mean, I could plan for it, make things better, but there are just things that are out of my control. So man, don't get bummed out. I got focus. Anyways, so let's talk about work. I did a total of, as you can see, 6 trips. Where's my pen at? What in the world? Oh, here it is. Let me change this guy to a light blue. That'll be cool. Alright. So as we can see, 6 trips. Awesome. Made $33. But what? Take a wild guess, y'all. A customer hooked it up. So the customer tipped me $17, and that made this 33 to $50. So I'm very happy about that. I made $50 today. I'm grateful because not a lot of orders were coming in, and I was getting really sad and out. And I was so sad that I didn't really scroll social media, nor did I play video games. But I did do research on music. So I did write right here, music, because I remember seeing one of the videos. They talked about having an LLC, so in case if there's something wrong with the music, or like a big company say, hey, you copied, but the thing was, like, let's say we checked it, everything is cool, it looks like there's no really matches. However, they're the bigger company, they have more of the money to say no, this, that, blah blah, whatever it is. To protect ourselves, we need to have the LLC, so they can't really, they'll take whatever the company has but not our personal stuff. And that's why it's good to have it. So I'm thinking I probably should do that. I probably need to do that if I want to go the music route. I mean, I still want to do the music, and if it gets monetized, if people enjoy it, that will be great. But if it's going so, then at least I'll know I tried. So yeah, I did want to share that in case anyone was thinking about the music route too. So let's get to the next one. So we talked about the day and the work, and that's cool. We made the $50. Now the controller, man, this is the thing I wasted a lot of time on, because I got back to the house I think about 7 or 8, and I was tired, but I wanted to take my mind off things, take a load off, and play some video games. Just play a little bit, not a lot. And also to work out, which I did not work out my hand grips today, but I did do the squats. The squats I did 30, which is awesome. But the hand grips, I didn't do any because I did not play the game. Because usually what happens is, if I do the hand grip alone, it'll take me hours and hours to complete, I think, 200 grips at 170 pounds or 77 kg. So I didn't want that. But when I play video games, usually what happens is I play Street Fighter Street Fighter the Third Impact, and every time I play a round, when I'm done with one round, I would do 20 grips, and then I'll play the round again, another round, and then I'll do another 20 grips, and I'll keep doing that until I reach probably about 400. I try to do at least 400, and when I do that, I get it done really fast. Instead of waiting 2 to 3 hours to do 200 grips, within 2 hours or a little bit more than that, I would do 400 grips. And the reason why it takes time is because I think I'm old, and it hurts. After I do the grips, it hurts, like during the time, but I try to mind over matter it. But I only can do so much until the pain, it just gets to me and it's like, oh, I can't do it anymore. Anyways, yeah, so I lost the controller. I'm really sad because that thing was $70. I was searching throughout the house, searching throughout the cars, searching through places that like 100% it wouldn't be there, like in the trash can, under the sink. I know it sounds silly. In the cupboards, which I've never put anything there, but still I checked anyways. Throughout my whole clothes drawers, like I don't put things in there, but who knows, it might magically pop up there. So yeah, I spent a lot of time. I wasted a lot of time searching for the controller. It's gone. I don't know where it went. I'm sad. And I'm not sure about buying another one because those controllers, the controller I had is a PlayStation 5 controller, and it does have an issue that the thumb, because they're thumb controllers, there's the regular, they call it D-pad directional controllers, where we press the button, and on the bottom of it they'll have this thing called thumb controller where our thumbs move it like a joystick, and that will have a drift. And I'm fortunate enough that my controller did not have that problem, and I used it for about 2 or 3 years. So it was a great controller, and for it to disappear like that, it's very sad, disheartening. And of course I do want to get another controller, but I can't get it now because I bought things, and I can't just buy things that, maybe it's a sign for me to focus on filming, vlogging. I guess maybe that is a sign. How many minutes we in? 9 minutes, cool. If we make it to 20 minutes, cool, but if we don't, I'm not going to even call it crippled. I'm just going to leave the video as is. But if it's 20 minutes, great. Alright, so the next one is the Crippled Beast. For those that don't know, the Crippled Beast is my A7SIII, and if y'all don't know what that is a Sony Alpha video camera crippled flagship. Wait, what? Oh wait. It's a crippled flagship camera. So I also wasted a lot of time trying to get the A7S III up and working, because that thing is an expensive camera, and unfortunately it's even more expensive even though Sony crippled it, because you could get the clone cameras that have the same sensor and even better software. Like you could get the the FX3, which has the same thing as the A7S III but more functions. And what else is there? The Sony ZV-E1 that has the Sony A7S III sensor, and that thing is much less expensive. And of course the quality is beautiful and it has better software in there. So the OG A7S III has been crippled, doesn't have the same software even though it can handle it, and it's sad. And when I got that camera, it was like I think 3,500 at the time, and I didn't know much about cameras, and I also got like a $1,200 lens plus tax and everything. Also got the SD cards. I think everything came out to like 5,000 or 5,500. So it was expensive having everything together, and I did use it a lot at the time, which is really cool. I took a lot of video, but I don't think I uploaded a lot, but the images were gorgeous. Even when it went through the YouTube compression, when I looked at it, I was like, man, that thing is still beautiful. So it's a very amazing camera. But the reason why I put it crippled and I try to use it is for the OBS studio, which is this thing right here, where I try to do this and where it's filming on right now. And unfortunately, it has right now I'm using the ZV-E10, and it is going perfect because it's made for it. It could handle it, no problem at all. But the A7S III, the flagship video camera, cannot do what the ZV-E10 does. It cannot film smoothly. So I used a thing called, a capture card from Elgato. It's called the Elgato Camlink 4K. And when I used it on my A7S III, the Crippled Beast, I mean, the images went through was very beautiful, but it was very choppy. It was stuttering a lot, and man, it just did not look good. And I couldn't figure out why, so I did some research, and it turns out my computer, it can't handle, I guess, the processing power that's required from that little capture card for it to process into image to the laptop, because the way it communicates. I think this is where I remember where the computer laptop needs another chip called GPU, where it does just straight up imaging stuff instead of using the brains, which is the CPU. And yeah, I have the Lenovo Yoga 9i dual screen, and it doesn't have, I mean, it has a GPU, but it's not like spectacular. It's very like uber basic. So I think I got my answer. It's not able to handle it, which really sucks, because I really want to use the A7S III for not just filming on the outside but also on the OBS. But I mean, I could use the Sony imaging software that supposedly could work with it, but if you remember my video, for those that have followed along the journey, it didn't look great. There was some sort of strange lag. The picture looked really soft, because even the Sony ZV-E10 looked better than the Crippled Beast, and that was not right. That was not right. Well, we're already 15 minutes in. So yeah, I tried to figure it out. Looks like it's a no-go. I'm very sad. But there's nothing I could do. I even bought parts for it. Connected everything together. The fastest converter, wire, everything. But boom, even though I got the fastest cable, wire, my laptop can't handle it. So man, that just sucks. Anyways, so the last thing I got here is the neighbor, which I'm not going to talk about. So I'm going to end it here at 16 minutes. So we talked about these other stuff. Oops. So we talked about this. Mark that out. Not going to talk about the neighbor. I'm cool with. Actually, in a way, I already did talk about that. But I don't know. For those that are new, won't know. But those who join along the journey probably will. And that's all I have for this video. Thank you all for joining. Got a lot of stuff to figure out. Man, I really don't want to do the Ubers. Well, what can I do? There's so many things in my mind. I really should write it down what I want to do, because I want to make stuff. I want to make and sell stuff. I want to make the music. I want to do other things that I don't have to do the Ubers. And I also have to make connection with other people. I need to start networking. Oh, that's the reason why I need to talk about the neighbor I was cool with, because I did mention it before in my videos. Anyways, I'm blabbing 17 minutes. I stretched out another 3 minutes, it'll be 20, but then I don't want to be a 3 minutes of nothing. Alright, that is all I have for this video. Thank you all for watching. If you are new and enjoy the content, please consider helping me out with a like, a comment, a share, and if you're not subscribed, to subscribe. And to my returning viewers, thank you so much for your support. I greatly appreciate it. I hope y'all will have a great Monday, fun day, make it the best. And until the next, the Most High willing, hallelujah and Sinji Dua.